Okay, welcome
Welcome.
to the celebration of 20 years with We the World and Good News Planet. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to start with, actually, Alan Steinfeld is going to introduce our first guests, our first speakers. Thank you.
Go get him, Alan.
Thank you, guys. I'm Alan Steinfeld from New Realities, and I've had the pleasure of working and traveling and promoting and interviewing these two people who are spiritual teachers who touch so many people. I can't think of two better people to introduce the Interdependence Peace Day Party than Dr. J.J. Hurtak and Dr. Desiree Hurtak. Let's give them a hand.
We're really happy to be here today. This is going to be an exciting time to talk about interdependence and to also honor, of course, Paul and Rick and Andrew for putting this great event together. So we're going to watch a little video while we do an opening blessing for this event.
I'm holding before you the belt of the indigenous people of the Amazon. We just returned today from working with the Shavanti peoples. And so our prayer and blessing goes to all people, all nations, all spiritual traditions, to show that we are here to promote interdependence, brotherhood, and sisterhood throughout the world. We have
take a look.
The sounds of New York in the background, and so I just ask your indulgence. We can just take a moment of silence and visualize that we are pilgrims, finding the blueprint of life. As we see in the film, Gates of Light, we represent the music of sacred traditions being brought together throughout the world. And as we visualize the great traditions of the East, the West, the North, and South, the great mandala, as you see on the screen, is formed. This is the blueprint of life, the elevation of the music of the spheres within our hearts. O divine source, we ask that this light of lights, this love of love, this heart of hearts, fill the world. And with the music of the spheres that we are hearing from the higher worlds, bring within us the Ein Sof, or what the ancient prophets and mystics called the light of lights.
And let us feel that interdependence, which is a sharing, which is sending out that vibration of how we are all one on this planet. And that's what brings forth the peace, the harmony, and the greater joy. So let us move beyond the I into the we and feel that heavenly presence that is connected also with us in other realms.
And as we use our prayers and music, this wonderful program that reaches around the world today invokes within us the trumpets of glory, the music of the heartbeat, the culture of peace and dialogue, so desperately needed in the world, the Greeks, the Rosh Shomim, the ancient Hebrew prayer for the head of days, the beauty of the lights coming through the chakra above us, the blessing of lights, let it flow through us. And let us be as musicians, let us be as poets, and let us be as teachers in the dance of the universe.
And may the energy also of the dove of peace be in our hearts. And also let the glowing light be in our mind to give us greater and greater insights as we enjoy this sacred ceremony today, this evening, in sharing not only 20 years of gathering, but those who work for the harmony of the planet.
And let the image of the Divine Mother in the East, Kuan Yin and Durga, to the ancient Near East, Ima and Maria, flow through us. For this is the age of the Divine Feminine coming forth, and the balance of the East and West, North and South. Let us be one. Let us be in unity. Let us be the heartbeat of the jewel vehicle of the coming glory of heaven on earth.
And so let us just take this minute to say the word peace about 10 times. Let's join in for this, and if you'd like to hold hands or give a smile to your neighbor, please join us as we say peace, 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 peace.
And joining these vibrations together throughout the world, let me invoke the mantra Eloha Uma, Eloha from the ancient Hebrew Aramaic for the divine, Uma from the Arabic Aramaic for the unity of all people of light throughout the world. Eloha Uma, Eloha Uma, Eloha Uma. May the trumpets of our hearts bring us forth into happiness and joy as the dance of life continues with the great voices and musicians who are gathered at this wonderful event of unity.
We thank you.
Amen, amen, amen,
and
and
amen.
amen. Let humanity in the four directions be gathered in oneness.
Okay, hi, this is Paul Slakis, and Rick has suggested that I introduce you quickly. Rick Ulfik, the founder of We, the World, and piano extraordinaire, and every single anything ever in the history of, he's a great guy. We love Rick. All right, thank you.
I'm just going to play a little music, and I thought I would play something that I wrote in high school. It's called The Cloisters, and it's an ode to the cloisters, which is a beautiful medieval kind of, it's a museum in New York for those looking on live stream. So just a beautiful place, and I found it to be very peaceful when I was growing up. So I wrote a piece for the cloisters, and I'll play it on the piano. Thank you. The cloisters was very important to me when I was growing up, so I wrote that. And now for something completely different. Let me just say that Al Smith, the famous Al Smith, who's about to knock your socks off. Al Smith and I go back, how many years, Al?
I'm not going to say that.
You don't want to say. It's at least, well, I think we were born when we met each other like 40 years ago, right? Something like that? I think that's what it was. So we've been playing music together for like over 30 years, 40 years. So, are you ready to go, Al?
I think so.
Al Smith, thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be close friends and play. Rick and I have a story we'll tell another time. We used to play in a rock band together, right? So we wrote that song, The Cloisters, right? That's what we used to rehearse up in Inwood, right? Rick was a math teacher. Got him out of the classroom to play rock and roll. All right, I chose this song. And also, I don't know if you know, Rick Ulfik, we envy it. He's one of those musicians we envy. He's got perfect pitch. So we don't rehearse or nothing. So, Rick, you just chime in. I'm going to do a Dylan song, you know? How about something that goes like this?
You're gonna fall, but you thought I'm all just kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud. Be running around scrounging. Your next beat. Now everybody sing the chorus. Yeah, come on. How does it feel? How does it feel? Living on your own. No direction, no. You're like a rolling stone. Best schools to ride Miss Noni, but you know you only used to get what? Shoes and air. Nobody ever told you how to live on the streets, but now you realize it's summer, baby. You ought to get used to it. You said you never compromise. Now I'm Mr. Tramp, and now you realize kicking in an alibi. We'll stand the vacuum in his eye. You realize, come on, baby, you have to make that deal. Everybody, yeah. How does it feel? How does it feel? Won't sleep long. Direction, no. What? the frowns on the jokers, on the clowns, when all of their what? Tricks with you. You never understood it, that ain't good. You know you're not supposed to let other people, you know, get their kicks for you. Used to ride in the chromos with your diplomat while he carried on his shoulders the what? Zombie's cat. Ain't it cool to discover that? He ain't really where it's at. Happy foot for you. Everything he could steal. How does it feel? How does it feel? Walks these long direction go. You're not alone. The best of everything. How does it feel to be on the road like a rolling stone? Our way out into peace. Come on, y'all. Come on, here's somebody Stevie Wonder. Writings on the wall. Every superstition. Devil out the ball. Dirty roller beat. Brother laying back. You don't have to pay for the good things in the past. I just play the hand. keep me going strong. You don't have to beg for me. The shadow is the wall.
We had people we didn't even know come up on the stage and we just played. Well, how about something that goes, well, you know, how about something that goes like this? Everybody now. Da 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 da. Yo, say it now. Da 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 da. Work. Hand in your hand. Let your back on the plane. Do the one who say. Do the who say. Hey. Da 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 da
to be in this group tonight. During this particular evening, I got an email from the United Nations. Since 1997, we have been doing the student observance and inviting 800 students to come to the UN for the International Day of Peace. It was scheduled for September 21st this year, and it's been canceled. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out what is the correct response. And I want to thank everyone in this room because it is a challenge. It is a challenge to realize that students and youth are being put at the bottom of the pecking order. It is also a reality that there is a memorial for former Secretary General Kofi Annan that is going to be happening at the same time, and people want to have it and to be a part of it. It's a challenge to know what to do to be peace when you're confronted with a year of work, knowing that the people who are in charge of this program at the UN are feeling the same thing and have to carry out the orders. But then I was thinking, there's an event in Times Square. There are events all over the world. There's going to be no way to particularly make up for those students, but we need peace more on the streets. We need a positive response. The only way we can deal with this is by being the peace we want to have in the world. And so I've asked TK Nakagaki to help us remind us of a core value of the International Day of Peace, and that is taking a minute of silence at 12 noon. And I'm going to ask each of you to be much more responsive for that this year, because it usually starts at the United Nations and echoes out. So I'm asking you to be a part of the minute of peace, the moment of silence, part of the unified broadcast. And I'd like you to join me now in practice and putting it in so that we can help calm the hearts of the disappointed students and the disappointed workers, and to be there as we memorialize Secretary General Kofi Annan. So I'd ask you to stand. I want us to hold peace in our hearts. Peace at the United Nations. Peace for the children. Peace at the borders. Peace in our homes. Peace in any place that needs it. And think about a country, a place, and bring it into your heart. And I'm going to ask TK Nakagaki to ring his bell, and let us hold this together with the echo of the bell. May peace prevail on earth. One more time with the bell, please. And I ask you to say with me, after I say the universal prayer, may peace prevail on earth. Let us say that together 3 times. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica and TK. So, we are continuing with the tribute to Aretha Franklin. Come on up to the stage, Al Smith, Charette White, and anyone else who wants to join in.
I just wanted to mention one thing about Al, because as you mentioned, your long-term relationship with Al.
Yes.
Al was one of the first people on stage when Katrina hit, when we did an event to raise a lot of money for the victims of
Right into the mic.
the victims of Katrina. Al Smith was right there playing. Al Smith was there playing in Salvation Army when I think 600-700 kids came for Nancy Callahan's event, where she takes children that don't have much culture in their life to come and experience culture. And Al also performs all around, and I suggest you look at his website. He plays beautiful concerts at the Cutting Room, and it's a big honor and pleasure to have Al. And I'm sorry, your name is? Sherelle? Sherelle? What? Okay, thank you. All righty, thank you. All right, so Aretha, in due respect for Aretha, and Kofi Annan.
So I just want to mention while they're setting up that Al informed me of something which was very interesting, which is that the song Respect that Aretha Franklin is known for was actually previously done by Otis Redding. And was it that Otis gave the idea to Aretha to do it? Is that what happened?
Well, actually, Otis recorded it, but nobody knows it. No one's heard of it anymore. So the reason took all of it must have been the history, as they say. Yeah.
So Al, you're gonna reprise the Otis Redding version with Charette assisting on vocals for Respect, correct?
I think so. That's what I'm going to do.
I'll be on keyboard.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Everybody, jump in. What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. Oh, a little bit of respect, just a little bit, just a little bit of respect, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Ain't gonna do wrong, right wrong. Ain't gonna do wrong, I don't wanna. What I need you to do for me, show me some.
Just a little bit,
Come on, show me. Let 'em say it.
just a little bit.
Hey,
I'm about to give you all my money. Yes, sweet baby, who's my honey? I just wanna love you, baby. Please, baby. Then I get home just a little bit. Wow.
Just a little bit now. Looking out at the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I thought of facing another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace. So come on, help me sing. Here we go. 'Cause you make me feel, yeah. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along and you claimed it. And you know I didn't know what was wrong with me, but help kiss, help me live. And I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm looking for. But when I leave you, baby, I don't need it anymore. 'Cause you make me feel, yeah. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. Come on. Oh, what you done to me. Oh, you make me feel so good inside. Hey, and all I wanna be close to you, 'cause you make me feel so alive. 'Cause you make me feel, yeah. You make me feel, yeah. You make me feel like a natural. Can I have all the ladies help me sing it? You make me feel, yeah. You make me feel, yeah. You make me feel like a natural woman. Come on, play it. Come on. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yeah.
No rehearsal, I just met this lady. Come on, give it up, y'all.
Sherette White. Sherette White. And Sherette and I are in a band together called Evening Peace. EveningPeace.com.
Oh, really? You guys have a band together? You
We're in
didn't
a
tell
band
me.
together.
No one told me that.
That's right. Okay, our last song.
You guys ready to rock steady? Can you get on your feet with me? Come on.
What key is this thing? Yes, whatever key we find it.
Let's just do it. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. This one's for you, Aretha. Yeah. Can you play my album? Rock steady, baby. That's what All night with your baby. Rock city, baby. All night with your baby. Come on, come on, come on. In the groove with me. In the groove, baby. Can you play a little something now? What it is, what it is, what it is. I say what it is.
Let's hear it for everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause for being such a good audience. Nothing but fun and peace, y'all.
Al Smith. Put your hands together for Al Smith. Sharon White. Are you guys going to take this act on the road now that you guys have met? All right. Thank you.
So next is you, with Andrew. Yes, maybe? Could be.
Okay. Up next is Andrew Kaen and a poem, and then Deborah Moldau.
Let everybody give a big hand to Andrew. Andrew really pulled all this together. He worked really, really hard.
Who put this whole event together.
He's so
It was
organized.
his idea. Come on up, Andrew. It's
Rick
your
is going to
time
play.
do
You're
your
going to play behind him, right? He's going to do a poem. Everybody having a good time?
Where's the music stand? Okay, hi everybody. Yes. Before I share a poem, I just wanted to make an announcement. There are a lot of amazing events happening in the world and in the city for peace. And I have a dear friend in the house that I just wanted to give him a moment to speak to the audience before I share this poem. His name is Benjamin Bridges, and he does a world peace event. I just wanted to bring him to the stage because when we get towards the end, I'm not sure if there'll be a moment for that, and I really wanted to give him the space and an opportunity. And I also wanted to let everybody know to go to we.net, because on we.net there's amazing things about what's happening through these 11 days of global unity. Benjamin, please come up before I share this poem. Thank you.
All right, great. We're going to be having on the 27th of October, which is going to be on a Saturday. That's going to be from 11:30 to 5 p.m. We're going to be having a holistic health expo, and we're also going to be having a world peace meditation that's going to be there as well. And we're going to have entertainment, you know, and like we have here, and we're also going to have a great opportunity because we're going to have a number of different speakers. Holistic Health Expo folks are going to speak about different subjects dealing with health. And the location where this is at is 174th Street in the Bronx. And the address is 1716 Southern Boulevard. And the name of the high school where it's going to be at is East Bronx Academy. All right? And if anybody has any questions or anything would like to, ask some questions, they could call me at this number, 914-979-6372. That's 914-979-6372. So hopefully, we'll see some of you guys there, and you guys will get a chance to experience another great event like my brothers right here. All right, have a good one.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm going to share a poem I actually wrote in 2003, a year before the launch of 11 Days of Global Unity. So this poem is called Carnival for Change. Before I read it, I'm going to just do a little bit of sound for you. We are one, we are one. Carnival for change, paving the way for new dimensions of sight, sound, and grandeur. Time at last to change our ways of the old, to bring in the new. Time at last to celebrate being human. In these times, to celebrate the arts, the culture, and the dynamic overflowing desire for change in our society and around the world. Carnival for Change. It is indeed a carnival that is around and within our presence. Carnival for Change, paving the way for new dimensions of sight, sound, and grandeur. Time at last to see the world in a new light. Take the moment to quench the thought of an open mind at conversation with the juices of the earth. Pray for renewal and pray for awakening of the master plan at hand for us to embrace the change that is to uncover the moment of bliss, sunshine, and creativity. That is to uncover the ideas of opening our eyes to see the world in a new light. Take a moment to quench the thought of an open mind at conversation with the juices of the earth that flow upon us now, to have us reawaken to our primal roots. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It is time to wake up. The carnival for change is upon us. Time at last to change our ways of the old, to bring in the new. Time at last to celebrate being human in these times, to celebrate the arts, the culture, and that dynamic, overflowing desire for change in our society and around the world. Unite all cultures, races, religions, beliefs, for the time at hand is now. To embrace humanity now and see all of us as one race, embracing each of our differences. One race, one world, one heart. To see a new dawn ahead and to create the carnival for change around the world. One race, one world, one heart. Uniting all cultures, races, religions, beliefs. For we are all one. Remember. Amen. Thank you. May peace prevail on earth.
Okay. A very special person is coming up. We're all special in different ways, and Deborah is very special. Reverend Deborah Muldow is an ordained interfaith minister committed to assisting in the transformation of human consciousness. She is the founder of the Garden of Light, an online platform for the emerging global spirituality. Deborah is co-director of the Evolutionary Leaders Circle, a project of the Source of Synergy Foundation, and I'm on the board of that. She is a creative consultant at Unity Earth and is a founding member of the United Religions Initiative. She served for 22 years as the representative to the United Nations of the World Peace Prayer Society, and Reverend Deborah Muldow leads monthly interfaith Sundays at the chapel at Croton Falls, as well as monthly spirit salons in northern Westchester. Please welcome Reverend Deborah Muldow.
Thank you, everyone. This is so beautiful. You know why it's beautiful? It's beautiful because everyone here is holding the energy of we. And we're a relatively small group this evening, but when you think about the lives that are touched by each and every one of you in what you do, with We the World, with the Good News Planet, with Planet Heart, with Heart of Mind Radio, with the Vigil for International Peace and Ecology in Central Park, with Peace Lights, and with the music of all of you incredible musicians, and those who led the meditations, and Drs. Hertak and their work all over the world, and Rabbi Ross and his seminary, and just everyone here, the United Religions Initiative. Think of all of the, yes, and his wife, Deborah Ross. Think of all of the people that you touch. Just thinking of Kristen Hoffman going around the world singing to the oceans. Imagine all of the people who are present in the room with us, one way or another. So what I'd like to ask you to do, following me there will be a closing finale with music, but I'd like to ask everybody to stand up and do the impossible. I want you to make a circle. Can it be done? Yes.
Hi. I love you too. We're going to sing together some more. Yeah. I think I'm going to try to get you on the 50th anniversary.
Would you mind including me in the circle? Yeah, bring the parrots. Kristen, Troy, would you mind including me in the circle? Because I can't really move. Thank you. Come on, dancers, our wonderful dancers. No, this is good. You're doing great. Great, great, great. Wait, come here, soul daughter. Yo, soul daughter. Come over here. Kristen. Okay, now you're going to have to close up that circle. Close up that circle. Okay, it's starting to look circular. Seffi, get in the circle, please. Okay, let me tell you why we're forming a circle. This is not a random exercise in geometry. We're forming a circle because we are creating a vortex. So we are in a holy space, and there have been prayers in this space for years, if not generations. So I want you to focus now on this chalice that we have created together as a vessel to receive the energy of the divine that it lives within each and every person. And start to breathe in that energy and feel the divine energy in the people next to you and all around the circle. Look around the circle, because these people are not other people. These are we. As Alan said, we are forming one human vessel. One human vessel animated by divine love, divine joy, divine healing, and divine peace. I see that you're holding hands. I didn't even ask you to do that. Since you are holding hands, feel that energy going around the circle, coming in your left hand and going out your right hand, and going around the circle. And see if you can sense the energy, the field that we are building among us. And breathe in the light until you can feel yourself glowing with love, love, love. And as you feel that ember igniting within you and that flame of love filling the vortex that we are creating here in this church, imagine that we are the world, and place that entire beautiful, beautiful blue-green planet right here in the center. And breathe your prayers for peace and healing right into the center here, so that we create a light together that shines to every part of the world. And hold that light and let it get brighter and brighter and brighter. And as we feel the real possibility of transformation, not just change, but coming into a whole new time when living on this earth can be a joy for all of humanity. No more war. No more hunger. No more left behind. Everyone together. See those children from the beautiful video who spoke their truth, and see them happy all over the world. Can you feel the energy? Your body has become a beacon of light, a peace pole. Yes, we are the ones we have been waiting for. And we know there are millions and millions of people just like us all over the world, waiting to step across the threshold together into a new time on planet Earth. And now, I want you to let go of the hands next to you, and I want you to put your hands, bend your elbows, and put your hands like this. Out to the sides. We are making a W. I want us to say together, we are the world. We are the world. Infinite gratitude to each and every one of you for showing up here tonight and for all that you do in the world. Gratitude for 20 years of Good News Planet and 20 years of We the World. And we are going to go out there and make it a reality with every breath we take and every prayer that we say. So let's say it one more time together. May peace prevail on earth. Louder. May peace prevail on earth. And picture that earth right in here. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. And stay in your positions because we're going to do the final song. You can stay in a circle for the final song. And this is a special song. The idea came from Jane Parr, who lives in Italy. 9 people wrote a song for We the World. So it's a special song. And please come up. Heidi is singing the lead on this song, and we're going to have the world premiere here. The special song for We the World. Do you want this? Oh, and what about your music stand? Want me to get it? Okay.
There's 2 music stands. One, where's Edson? Oh, Edson's here. Hi, sweetheart. Long time no see. Cool.
So, I don't know which one is.
Right. Okay.
I just want to make sure, everybody get a raffle here? Okay, all right. Everybody should get a raffle because we're raffling off 4 nights, 5 days in the Montauk Manor out in the end of Long Island, okay? So, and anybody in this room is entitled to be part of the raffle, and we're going to do it right after the song.
Beautiful.
Okay?
Paul, you want to grab me one? Grab me a ticket. Okay. Yay. You never know, right? Love and light all around. Yeah? We are the world. We are the children.
It's not we are the world, it's we the world.
Finally!
We the world.
We're the human race. Many faces, many nations. Global unity for our humanity. From our despair, a need to share because we care. We the world, we the people. We're the stuff made of stars. We the world, we the people. So near yet so far. Talk about peace and love illusion. Where we're all one race, working together with a solution. True equality, while grow humanity. Now here we grow with each seed we sow to let love flow. We the world, we the people. We're the stuff made of stars.
Join together, force field to weather the storm. Our union makes earth, heaven on that we born. Shows we the world, the insects, the plants, the birds. We the stars in the sky, we create the words to describe what we see, to tell you where we wanna be. We all wanna be free. We the mountains, reach for the sun. Everybody part of everyone. We the world, intentional kindness will take away the blindness. Peace and love will eventually find us. Enjoying harmony, creating shares of unity to spread positive vibes to our community.